Hello, today is January 13th, and this is our weekly golf update. We usually don't do one this time of year, but there's a lot of work going out there, and because the weather's been rather mild, we've had a lot of players. So Bill and his crew are kind of finishing up number 8 right now, and McDonald & Sons. Bill and his crew are doing yeoman's work. They're laying a ton of sod out there, acres and acres of sod it looks like. So they're finishing up number 8, hopefully this week or maybe even early into next week. And they've already started on number 9. So I showed a little picture in this video you'll see here. Number 9 fairway bunker is already kind of broken ground, and they've done the same thing down by the green where they're taking up the sod. So once they get that done, the last thing they have to do is the chipping green, the practice green out here, and then they're done for this year until next year, phase 2. So as of right now, we have temporary greens on number 1, 2, 3, 7, and 12, and then hole number 8 is closed. Now, people ask why. The reason for that is the sod is just laying on the ground. It really isn't knitting in because it's not warm enough to do it in a lot of spots. So really it's just laying there, and the ground underneath it is really wet. It doesn't really dry this time of year when you get rain. There's no sun to kind of soak it up. So you can kind of surf a piece of sod to the bottom of the hill. You can also get hurt if you step on a piece of sod and it moves. So just please do your best. Take the ball off the sod. Please don't drive the carts anywhere near the sod, and enjoy golf this time of year. How about this for a pile of sand? This is huge. They mix this with this front end loader over here. They use 2 different types of sand to come up with the sand that is used on the golf course. I know you've already seen this, but I can't get enough of looking at number 12 and 2 complex. I just can't wait for you to bring that guest out that you haven't had out since last fall, and all of a sudden they get on the 12th tee and like, whoa, what happened here? Beautiful. On number 1, you can see this area has been sodded, and it's a lot more sod than you think. It goes all the way down through here, all the way up and around here, down and a little bit of square here. So please be careful with your carts. Just stay away from the sod. And also, if your ball comes to rest, please remove it from the sod and the sand. And that's why we have these temporary greens that we outlined yesterday. Number 1, green side bunker here. Here's the green side back right bunker on number 1. And a new feature here on number 2. This is the new yellow tee. And you can see he's putting a mow on it for the first time, just trying to train that sod down. Please be careful when driving off of number 2. I know this might be a little redundant. Here we are on number 3. This area right in here used to be a bunker. It's been recaptured as fairway, and then a little bunker and another bunker beyond it, which is a little deeper than the old bunker. 3rd bunker up the hill on number 3 still. A little bit longer than it used to be. The other one was a little bit more round. And then you see the new bunker over here on the right. And this area that's in green has been hydroseeded with the fine fescue, which is the tall stuff. So that's pretty much a no-go area. Here's the new bunker on the right. Green side, right bunker. A little bigger, the mouth, kind of like we talked about. This front part is a little wider. The green itself has not been touched, but a new bunker left has been recreated. And then a brand new bunker back left. A little shallower, a little easier to get out of. And then the area off to the right is fairway. So everything you see over here is fairway that's going to connect straight down to number 4. Riding on number 4 fairway here, you can see the area left. They did round it up to kill it. Now they've hydroseeded it, and that's going to have the fine fescue, again, the tall stuff. The further you hit it, the closer it's going to be to the fairway. The shorter you hit it, the further it's away from the fairway. So those people hit it long, beware. Here we are on 7. So this fairway bunker has changed a little bit, but this fairway is running right into the bunker, and it's a very shallow edge. I mean, you can almost putt it out, but you're going to advance it towards the green as your ideal goal. And this area over here, the green area, that is actually fairway. So the fairway has been shifted in the throat here a little bit to the right. This bunker very similar. Although it isn't fairway that runs up to the bunker, it's a very, very shallow bunker in the back and side edges. So you can advance the ball rather easily on this very challenging hole. This is the area that's been reworked quite a bit. This used to be a significant mound. It was probably 4 feet in height. Now it's down about 1.5 feet to 2 feet. So it makes it a little bit more easy to see it out of that bunker. And you don't get that big kick left that you used to get if you hit it on this mound. Over here, you have a little fairway that's connecting around the left side of the green and into the back of the red and yellow tee on number 8. Back behind, you still have the same mounds, but on the back side of those mounds, is a little bit of that fine, tall fescue. Pretty easy to see why number 8 is temporarily closed. Over here, they put in a pretty big drain, as you can kind of see the top part of it, to take all that water that comes in off the road and down the hill from number 8 green. The bunker's being reconstructed. The fairway in the middle is no longer there. So in the middle of the hole is no longer fairway. That's gonna be sodded with rough sod, but there is still a run up over there for the red/yellow tee. That fairway will exist on that left-hand side. Bunkers are relatively similar to what they used to be, obviously with the new style, but you can see why this hole is temporarily shut down. Nowhere to go. On number 8, this is greenside right bunker. You can see all the drainage that goes into this kind of herringbone style drainage that goes to the main line. And this gentleman right here has one of the toughest jobs in the world to tamp down that line to make sure it's nice and tight. But these guys are incredible. The work they do is just spectacular. What's amazing to me is how much time they spend making sure the bottom of the bunker that you will never see is nice and flat and compact. Up on number 8, this little fairway used to be over here. It was a little bit of a very small part of the fairway. It's gonna be expanded a little bit more. You can see the bunkers basically are in the exact same place they used to be. Obviously the shapes are a little different. This is gonna be fairway right here because they mark it actually with paint on the ground so they know, and flags and all those kind of things. So this is gonna be pretty neat. They're gonna take this area down up here, down a few inches, just to have it run down a little bit more. But the green is intact and it's gonna be pretty neat. Bunker over here is yet to be done. But you're gonna have a little kind of walk path coming up from the senior and ladies tee kind of up towards the green. After number 8, they're coming on to the fairway bunker on number 9. And as you can see, they've already broken ground for this new bunker, which is gonna catch me an awful lot. Pretty interesting. Just a bunch of dirt and sod right now.